Hello, and welcome to Minutes with Masterson. I'm your host, Jay Masterson. Here at Ichibancon 2016, I am being joined by the very talented and equally beautiful Devon and Lexi, the Chalk Twins. And they've agreed to do an interview for us today. So, question one, and the obvious one, what first got you both into art?
Well, we've always been doing art in general, and when we were in high school, we started doing chalk competitions in the area around us, and we just fell in love with the medium and got hooked, and once we graduated college with our art degrees, we decided to do chalk full time.
And eventually became big enough, and now you're going around conventions.
Exactly, yep.
If you haven't heard of them before, they do really fantastic work with chalk, which is all the more impressive. I've been buying several of your art pieces for the past couple of years now. So far, my favorite is the Swordfish from Cowboy Bebop.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's also the anime that got me to start listening to jazz music.
Yes, the music in that is amazing.
I've never cared for jazz until I saw that show. Alright, so where were you guys from originally?
We're from Orlando, Florida, and so we do a lot of events and things in the southeast because that's kind of where our home base is. But we travel, like you said, all over the country, doing these kind of different things.
They're that good. Any fan of any of the local sports teams?
Any local to Florida or local to here or?
Well, home area.
Home area. We're Orlando Magic fans.
Basketball, that works.
Yeah, basketball is our main sport we like, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say as long as you're not a Buccaneers fan, but I'm not really much of a Carolina fan myself, so.
We've never gotten too much into the rivalry of the Florida teams, so.
Understandable. Also, the season's not going on right now, I don't think. Or is... No, it's still on.
I think it's finishing up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ignore me. All right. So, what did you reach out to the conventions you started going to, or did they ask you to come to them?
We started by.
It was kind of just like happenstance that it all started.
Yeah. When I first we first got introduced to the con world, and we're kind of new to doing that, doing it in a convention type setting, and so we asked a local con to be in their artist alley, and we were like, no, we don't want a table, we want the floor. And then after that, it just kind of built up from there. Other cons started asking us to be at their event, and so it grew and grew.
So when you wanted the floor, did you always have the giant slab you worked on, or was that something you started doing afterwards?
We've always worked on the wooden boards that you see us work on, and the stage that we have now built. We built that last year, so
get us a little off the floor, angle it.
So it's not the same one I saw 2 years ago, then?
No. We're always trying to change and do different things and test things out and level up our performance and what we bring to the cons.
Pretty soon you're going to have strobe and spotlights all over the place.
That's the next step.
Yeah,
Look at it!
How did you know?
That's what I would do. Then again, I'm a narcissist who always wants attention. Alright, what was the first convention you went to?
It was a little con in Orlando called Florida Anime Experience.
I haven't heard of that one, unfortunately. Has it grown at all, or is it still small as far as you guys know?
No, I think it's still pretty small.
It's grown maybe a little bit, but it's still on the smaller side.
Yeah, a very homegrown.
Unlike this place, this is getting too big for the convention center now.
Yeah, it was crazy actually. So that was our first convention, and then our third convention was Dragon Con, which was a little bit of a shock to the
That's
system.
one hell of a jump.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like almost $1,000 just for the damn ticket.
We were overwhelmed because Dragon Con just kind of takes over the entire city of Atlanta.
Oh yes, it does.
But it's
like one of it's the Super Bowl for nerds.
Exactly.
It's quite amazing to see, like, knowing that almost everyone that's in the city is there for that.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's kind of like AnthroCon up in Pittsburgh. I mean, it's a complete just only furry convention, but the entire city, like, whether you understand the furry community or not, like the entire city loves them because it rakes in so much revenue for the city.
Oh my god, that's great.
And like they go to great lengths to make sure the convention is safe, to make sure there's no one to disrupt the weekend. But we're not going to get into protesters today because that's borderline politics.
Yeah, another day.
So, what was the favorite convention you guys have attended?
That's difficult because there's different reasons we like conventions.
Yep.
Probably a unique one was just like one going to Hawaii, one based in Hawaii, just because I was there. Another one probably is
Also Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly. We love going to Anime Expo in LA.
It's again another huge one. So seeing all the people there is just amazing.
It can be overwhelming, but it's such a great experience. And this will be our 4th year this year that we've been performing at that convention.
Besides that, just like different cons around the area because this has become more like home. So like seeing the faces that we know, like getting to know people in the area, that makes it so special.
Except for me, I'm not that memorable.
What's your name? I don't know.
Jay. Exactly. See? My own guildmates don't remember me. I'm that guy. Alright. So, is there any particular convention you would want to visit more than any others?
I think one of our next goals is going out of the country.
Yeah.
Not a specific one, but just somewhere out of the country.
Yeah.
That would definitely be nice.
Yes.
I mean, I remember at Amazement last year, they had, instead of, local voice actors for English dubs, they actually brought in some of the original Japanese voice actors. Like the lady who did Kikyo from Inuyasha doesn't speak a lick of English, but so very nice.
Yeah.
Like, I think she only spoke like 3 words in English, but so nice.
That's wonderful. That's really a unique experience to
Oh, yeah.
them.
Oh yeah. Alright, any hobbies other than art?
A random other art hobbies are like we both enjoy bookmaking.
Yep.
And Devon does screen printing sometimes. She made our shirts. And
General kind of
reading.
Yeah, reading.
We like. I know, actually, the people in this area might know what it is. We like going dancing, specifically contra dancing, which is a kind of old English
line
dance.
Yeah.
Alright.
Rock climbing, tennis,
volleyball.
Only time I ever went rock climbing was in my ROTC days back in high school. We were having a field day. They actually brought in 2 rock walls, one 10-foot, one 30-foot. I never made it past the first couple lines because I had just healed my shoulder 2 weeks before from a separation. I actually still have it's sloped down and outward, so it never set back in right.
Oh goodness.
It was my entire
That
football.
probably wasn't the best idea.
Well, it also doesn't help that I was an idiot playing full tackle football on the street with his friends, so.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm
High
afraid
school.
of heights, so rock climbing, I get to a certain point and I'm like, I freak out, and then I try to get over it.
It's a good way to tackle fears.
Oh, I can't stand heights. I think the only difference with the rock wall was I still felt somewhat connected to the ground. As long as I'm not like suspended or in free fall, I won't freak out that much. I won't be looking at the nearest person. It's like, get me down now. Get down there and be a cushion. I'm jumping. Alright. So, which one of you is the oldest out of the two?
I am by 2 whole minutes.
Makes all the time. She lords it over me.
Yeah. Back when I was her age.
Too many.
Yeah.
Well, back when I was your age, they were inventing dirt so I'd have something to stand on. Right? I'm older than the both of you, I guarantee it. On the inside.
Yes.
On the inside. On the inside, I'm probably older than your grandparents. I know stuff I should not know. The entire first Bee Gees album memorized.
Nice.
It's just should not happen.
Beaches are great.
They are. It's just how many people do you know that have done that? Exactly.
No.
I'm old. So I can also remember almost every play of the very first championship game, not the Super Bowl championship game.
Ah,
It
gotcha.
was the AFL. Then again, old family football.
Too heavy for me.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I don't remember the rest of the questions I had for you today, so I guess we'll just cut this one short here. Let you guys get back to work. Thank you for joining us, Devon.
Here, I'll give you a left-handed handshake.
That works too. Lexi.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, thank
And
you
is your
so
last
much.
name actually Chalk?
It's not.
Just the gimmick you came up with?
Yeah. We work in chalks. We're twins, so chalk twins kind of came naturally to
All
us.
right. Well, Devon and Lexi Chalk, everybody.